Hello, you vigilant vultures. This is the Roguerifler, and we are looking to declare war on Secto in the south. Previously, we sent a bunch of armies to their death in the Grave of Life, but we got it. We got all the Cosmite. We got extra Cosmite income. It was totally worth it. These skulls, while they were here originally, they now commemorate the first two stacks that went in here and did not come back. And I noticed that Secto is going, looks like he's going all in on Chikchiglux, which means I'm guessing this is most of their army. So I'm going to take a good look at what available armies Secto has, because I already have this locate armies doctrine set up, 80% success chance, and we got it. So by using that, we get to see where all of his armies are, which is pretty OP. So he's got basically two major army stacks. Looking like this is a Xenoplague Kirko setup. Lots of armor, a bit of shields, something that we're really decked out to deal with. Though granted, I can't actually select their army, so I can't see what their armies are, but I can see their deployments. And it looks like Secto's getting the business over here by, who is it? Crustus. Alright, so Crustus is taking their territory. So I think I need to start getting on this game here. Granted, we also have decent energy income and we have boatloads of Cosmite. How many armies do we have? We have one, two. I think if we got like 3 armies on this front, we have one up here, way up here. These guys are going to clear out the autonoms. There's not a whole lot of defense over here. I kind of want to build up like 1 or 2 more armies before I declare war, but we're getting there, and we have the power of pretty much Cosmite siphoning. So we're going to see how powerful all of this really is. Now, can we locate armies on somebody else? Cleopecia, I'm not too worried about. Crustus is another opportunity. Let's look at Sappho. Sappho's next to us. Oh, it was failed. Okay, well, it wasn't detected. It's fine. We're doing great. So let's do another one of these. We can do these like infiltrate operations centers, kind of infect everyone's setup. So I think we're going to go for the long-term approach, where we're going to use strategic ops to see what the offense capabilities of our opponents are while we build up armies. So we've got a big old stack here. These guy looks like his goal in life is to get over here. Right, so we have a flower that's a kind of a little bit of a healer, but a DPS. And we've got the Arborian Queen, which is going to be a really powerful single target unit that can also revive units. And we're going to have our network link that can reset the cooldowns of our Arborian Queen. So, the other thing to think about is we have this Elendil is pretty much set up to build more units, right? They get +2 armor, Cosmite cost reduction, energy efficiency, you know, somewhat. So why don't we get some more armies on the way? Now, I'm really liking the idea of having integrated units because they will, you know, because then I can reset their cooldowns and do all sorts of fun stuff with them and keep them alive. Do I want to do like Pteranodons over here? 4 armor, 5 shields, or I could do Bombardons. Let's get some Pteranodons going over here. Get some more tier 3 stuff going. These guys are pretty much set to build tier 2 stuff with pretty decent armor. So we can have these like crit focused units. So let's do that. This guy actually costs almost as much Cosmite. Is that really the case? Oh, it's because there's no Cosmite reduction. So in one turn we could get tier 3 Cosmite reduction. How bad is that? It'd be minus 20%. Tier 5 is just like twice as good as that. Plus it also gives them massive resistance to status effects. But I won't be able to get it. So I think we're going to go for lower costing units here. Not like super upgraded units. Maybe this is where we can get some flying units, like just some anti-shield units. That's still 22 Cosmite. That's a lot. We also have a compromise module. I actually want to put that on my hackers because that would make them really good. If I want cheap units, and I didn't want to just produce huntresses. It's still going to be like 24. I guess we could build hackers here. Got decent armor. We give them the compromise module, which means when they shoot at a unit, they could quickly do lots of damage to that unit. They're already integrated, so the Haywire Demon gives a disable chance. The Incapacitate Demon gives a stun chance. That's just a boatload of Cosmite. So this looks pretty good because this looks like a really good backliner unit. Because they can scan units to give them -2 resistance to all damage types, and then their attacks have a chance to compromise mechanical units, which give them massive penalties, even more penalties to arc damage. So they would take a lot of damage. But we're going up against a lot of bio stuff. So that's changing things. And I'm almost here on the pacification stuff. Compromise module isn't great. What other options do we have here? I could give them the hard light module, which gives them extra stagger, which will be good against melee focused builds that have stagger resistance. Grounding harness gives us stagger resistance. This is pretty inexpensive, and I could throw it on the regenerative bioregulator for regen and extra HP. That sounds pretty good. The Spirit Link module is also really nice, but I'm also not integrated. The other thing is we have this module that'll give us stagger immunity that I could use instead of this, which would be our integration. This is also just really good. The other question is, does it have to be that good? stagger resist or stagger immunity would be really nice. Being able to stagger is really nice. Laser penetrator for anti-armor. We have lots of anti-armor with our bio attacks. Our melee attacks ignore shields. This would be really nice, but it's just so expensive. I think we'll just have a budget unit. We'll start producing these guys. They're cheap. They don't have regen, but regen costs a lot. It's like 12 Cosmite. But that's why we have like the growth. You know, we'll see how that works out. I want to try like cheap tier 2 units that have decent stat lines. Cleopecia. You know what? I'm not planning on going to war with her anytime soon, so yeah, take that. Over here, we've got a gold tier sector, silver tier sector, bronze. This is high production. Let's make this double energy. We're taking food, that's great. And if we have if we don't have other things to build, we'll just keep upgrading defense. Over here, we need a, oh wait, I needed a food sector. Do I have any good options with a food sector? The answer is absolutely not. So I could just grab this as a food sector, even though it sucks. Or actually, if I turn this into a forest, we can make that a food sector. So I think we're going to make another teleportation station up here. And we're going to put all our dudes into food, which will help get this thing growing. These guys are healed up. We've got the Cosmite, so let's clear this up and go after the Autonom, which we can murder horribly. We still have to pretty much kill all of them, because that's where their units can spawn, basically. So I don't see any more of their logos outside of like these two. Once we clear those up, hopefully that means we won't get attacked in the back horribly. Okay, we've located a structure deep in the earth connected to a maze of vertical shafts. This is odd because the Terratech logo on the facility indicates it was a terraforming station. More remarkably, the fact the facility is still powered. It should take time to review the ecological assessment logs to know how to proceed safely. In the facility's control center, we encountered the remains of human scientists. Further inside the complex, we uncovered mummified Devars encased in their still upright Devar suits. Or DVR, I don't know. DVR, I guess, maybe. Computer monitors exposed why there was Devar presence here. They modified the terraforming instrumentation to force valuable minerals to the surface for easy collection. Clearly, something went terribly wrong and cost them their lives. Let's see. We're gonna fertilize the sector. Boom. Amazons. Science, bitch. Oh, man. So, I think these guys have their... Let's see, what was going in here? We're getting a Arborean Queen, something to reset it all. We've got super flower dudes. We need to upgrade these probably. Let's get some lightning super damage on them. So we'll have... Do I want to put like a bomber down? I already have another tier 3 unit. We have decent damage output. We have a lot of decent support abilities. Kind of thinking artillery would be nice, but that might be expensive. I could also just drop another Arborean Sentinel. Let's see, so we have an Arborian Sentinel. Or we could do 2 DPS backliners. This guy already has the blight infection, so yeah, let's do some backliner units. We've got a bunch of biomancers. We're actually out of them. Surprisingly, we have too many biomancers, which is a little unfortunate. And I can get a recreational dome up here finally. Let's get another biomancer into our incoming stack. Oh wait, there's already a biomancer. We already have too many biomancers. So I think what that means is we can... Well, these guys are already building. Let's get more of these huntresses going. I think I want to focus on just anti-armor. So, we've got a full stack here. I don't think I can beat this yet. There are some pretty sick sectors over here which I could try to colonize. And there's a silver here. If I could beat this, that'd be massive. But how would I control it? This thing's already built up. Pretty much I need to build a colony here. Grab this the following turn. Piss off these guys, which is probably fine. Maybe that's the play. So we secure this. This is the volcanic sector, right? So I need we need to research this, then that, then this. I think that's the play, right? We could make a... Let's see what's actually in here, but... Double biomancers. Let's see what's up. Okay, so there's an Eater of the Dead. There's some ranged stuff. As long as we can focus the Eater of the Dead, I think we're fine. Our like Arborian super guy could be was it Arborian Queen could do a lot now. So what do we want to put on this guy? I would love damage amp. Damage amp would be phenomenal. But it doesn't look like I have a good damage amp. He could also do AoE AoE entangle, AoE chaining entangle. That's terrifying. So we could do this, give him a bunch of extra HP. I could make him integrated. So he has great self-healing. We can give him plus 10% hit chance. Some extra damage. It's still like, I mean, I just wish I could give him more damage. I can buff him with our, what is that? Our special version of the network links. Do I really have nothing that can give this guy a damage buff? I don't think there is. Synthesis is very defense oriented, I guess. Right, like none of this. Yeah, so I can't like super buff him, which is unfortunate, but still, AoE Entangle, very high control. Targeting Daemon, and we could do regeneration, which makes him harder to kill. Do compromise module, so like if we're up against mechanical units, he could do lots of, well, he wouldn't do extra damage, but he'd be able to, well, I don't even have anything in the stack that would benefit from that. I could give him regen and bioresistance and even more HP. This is another +1 damage. We'll see how this works. He has self, well, it's an active self-heal. Oh man. He just has plants. I don't know what's going on with this guy. He puts on the plant mask and then suddenly roots sprout from his boots and he becomes, you know, the tree man who sends out waves of agonizing psychic damage. So do I want him to self-heal? I think I want him to self-heal. I think it's better. The Root Mistress. Alright, we'll take it. So I'll put the Root Mistress in here. This should be lots of damage. We can ignore armor from range. We have Armor Shred. We've got Shield Shred. We've got cooldown reset ability. We've got reduce resistances to arc. And actually, I think that means I want to just go with the acidic composite, so we have something that benefits from that. And what kind of Arborian Queen are we building? Okay, the Arborian Queen will benefit massively. So, all that aside, I think we're doing the right things. Sorry, we got a little grungy there. We're going to hang out. Pigs are going to go back to central processing. We've got our full stacks, kind of ready to defend. These guys are heroes, and they can come back and build up another army. We're looking to build another army here. I need a... This guy isn't integrated, so I wouldn't benefit from another integrated unit. Which means I could probably stick... let's see, we've got range damage, we've got some melee. We've got a flanker, basically. We've got one unit that holds up the mid. Don't really have any use for a network link. I could put a hacker in with this unit. I think that's a good idea. Why don't we make like a little bit more of a buffed hacker? He's got, you know, he does great damage. He's got some regen. So that'll be good. Over here, we can start another stack, which will probably require more of this. Now, I'm trying to think of a good way to use the Harrier. I think I would need some higher tech laser tech. I would probably focus on like an AoE blind or something, which I don't have right now. So let's get another Super Sentinel, because these things are just nuts. I love them. And these guys are ready to go next turn. I've got a bunch of extra Biomancers. Might as well get this one integrated. These guys can annex a sector. I think I was going to grab this for Bountiful. If I could magically take this out, I would. Let's actually see what's in here before we write it completely off. Arborian Queen, there's a Harbinger, which gives lots of AoE buffs, but range buffs, which is key. And then they've got some basic animal units. This is very beatable, actually. So instead, I think the big play is that we're going to save our colonization slot to come over and grab this next, which means I want this thing to be... Oh, actually, well, it'll have production benefits. It's got a Psi Shrine, which means we can give it Cosmite amplification. We can give it... Hold on. I can also do... Right. So we're rushing growth, we're rushing everything else. It's set up to build tier 2 units, which is fine, right? Because this will give us +2 resistance to all damage types, which is flat. That could be a good... Honestly, that could be great for like lower tier stuff. Or high tier stuff. I think we have enough sites that are producing high tier stuff. Alright, I don't think we'll have the Cosmite to do any more than that. So why don't we focus this on this Shrine of Darkness, upgrading the research aspect of it, and we'll see where we get from there. So this stack will have a lot of stuff to do. In the meantime, we're just going to prep strategic ops to kind of see where what the enemy is doing. God, that's a lot of stuff. I really want to hack Cleopecia, and I think that's like the biggest order I share. So I want to hack Cleopecia. I want to hack. This is, what's her name? Crustus. Nicole Crustus. Oof. Alright, so how much should we get? 134 Cosmite. That's very much worth it. Over 5 turns. So that's like an extra... like an extra 25 Cosmite. A little bit more than that per turn. That's really nice. These guys are unhappy. But eventually we will get... I think I want this to be an energy sector. It's not a super production site, so let's do this. We can rush that and get the unhappiness sign out of the city title, which makes me feel better about myself, even though I don't think it matters a whole lot. And we could potentially try and rush this for 300 energy. Oh man, 300 energy is a lot, but I actually have the energy to do that. So let's get these guys on the road. Their first step is the Space Flight Control Center. I want to upgrade this bad lady. Oh, I'm 1 turn away from it. I want to give her like revives. It'll be great. And do I want to keep building that? Let's see. Well, we've got another Biomancer. Needs an upgrade. We've got a full stack here. Let's grab a network link. We've got even more units. Let's get another Bombardon. Right, because we're actually doing pretty well in the Cosmite department. Especially with all those, like, steals. I can infiltrate an operations center. Sappho is a good pick. All these guys who can just infiltrate. Let's do Nicole Crustus. There we go. And we can do... we could falsify atrocities against somebody. I have all the Casus Belli I need against Secto. I'm only at 10 with Nicole. What about Sappho? I'm at 0. I'm at 16. So let's falsify atrocities. Against Crustus, and we can launch that next turn. We still have plenty of Cosmite coming in. Let's see. We got some more piggies. So this army is ready to go. We've got backliners, we've got a Biomancer. Let's do a link. So we've got backline DPS, we've got a link. We need something for people to shoot at. And ideally, like a unit that I can heal. We could do a Harrier. Right, this thing now is 50 HP, decent armor. It's fairly difficult to hit. You can rip through shields. A little bit more aggressive with the AoE attacks and such. Let's do that. Okay. And we kind of have an extra Biomancer that I don't need. I have 2 Biomancers in this stack, which is too much. So we're going to send them back over here. And I can build probably a network link over here. Mod this unit. And I think we'll be good. Or I could cancel that. Or give it give the incapacitate daemon? Right, and instead we can move one of these units over. Probably the big piggy. And this guy will go in the other army. I did that because this army has an integrated unit that I can use the network link buffs on. Actually, 2 of them. So it makes a lot more sense to put the network link there. Checked out the army last turn. These guys are just chilling. Time to eliminate more autonom threats. They're just taking my units from me. You know what? I don't care. It's backliner, it's fine. And we are marching on possibly the last of the autonoms on our side of the map. Got level 8, which means we get modular extension. We've got big angry dino lady. I could give her regen. I could give her shield pen, which is probably a pretty good idea. Extra damage. We have great regen capabilities already, so let's do that. It's now rocking 20 damage and anti-shield out the wazoo. And we're making sort of like a lower tier unit set here. Do that. I can get another site, so we're gonna grab this. Oh, and these guys can grab another sector. Looks like I'm literally forced to grab a water tile. I can grab this first. And we're getting another army going. Everybody's defending. Holy cow. This is epic music for looking at all these building queues. I'm sorry. Oh man, this is our food production site. We're handing out all the food, so this might as well just go back into energy generation. And over up north. I don't know, get some turrets online. So we're almost to the point where we're getting ready to declare victory. I think we're still ways off. Plenty of time to grab this, grab the other tier 4. Okay, they caught us. They're all dead. It's fine. See most of the map anyway. So I just got +5 against Nicole. So maybe I can falsify atrocities against somebody else. We just gave them all. I have 12 against Cleopecia. 10 against here. Cleopecias are a long lost enemy, and conveniently has the highest chance of success. Boom. Oh wait, oh shoot. They were caught in the act. It's fine. It's fine. Everybody now thinks Cleopecia is a jerk. It's great. Absolutely amazing. So, these guys are almost to their destination, and just in time for me to put the total network integration on this bad lady, who's going to be doing absurd damage. They have stagger immunity, extra armor, all out the wazoo. I could put that on this guy as well. +2 armor, stagger immunity, but he kind of gets, he gets stagger resistant like at the highest tier. I think I just want the extra damage, to be honest, which is kind of sad. Yeah, those guys are pretty much geared up to kick butt, and we've got, I think, another army in the making. So these guys come on over. That stack's pretty much ready. We've got another Biomancer. Let's give her... what is it? The assisted. We can probably get... yeah, we can get some of these Harriers going. And I want another network link. Oh wow, alright. We have even cooler doctrines. So, we're pretty maxed out. We've never taken any prisoners, so you know, we're getting pretty high up on the tech tree. These guys are really far north. Do I want... I think I want another energy colony, because we're gonna need it. We're gonna need all the energy. Here, we should actually get a research lab and get some Cosmite reduction going. Won't be much, but you know, it's something. We've got 2 armies. We've got 2 of these kind of basic units. Got a Biomancer. This guy's building. So we've got 2 basic skirmishers. I don't have a great amount of healing yet. I think we'll grab... what was that, another Spacer Chief? And probably more Cosmite translocators. This is really good. Alright, Biomancers made short work of the Var intrusion, clearing away the bodies and planting them in the earth to serve as fertilizer alongside the terraforming apparatus. Thick green paradise springs out of the blasted ruin of their greed. Our spirits swell with joy at the sound of songbirds, lodging in the verdant canopy of young saplings growing out of the dead Devar bodies. Life will thrive here for generations to come. You bet it will. Dermal patches. Kinda don't care about that. I'm gonna sell that. I don't think I can fight this. This gives our units, what is it? +1 status effect resistance. This is being turned into an energy farm. I really want this, but we definitely can't fight it with this army. So we might as well bring them back. Maybe send some other armies up there instead. Okay, we're finally marching on the last of the Autonom. Oh my gosh, did I really do that? think I really did that. This should be fine. Should be fine. Everything's fine. Okay, well, they're pretty much all dead. So that's great. Just built our first Uber Dino. I think we're bringing this... I think I want a Dino with my main hero. And we're assembling our armies over here. So might as well send it that way. Let's just keep up. We have all the space bucks we need to do this. So the other option is, do I want to get like stagger immunity plus 2 armor? I think we're fine. We are the faction that has these sort of reviving units, so should be okay. We've got a decent amount of energy. I might actually want to go and siphon other people's energy. I've been a bit greedy with all the Cosmite. You know, but Cosmite's Cosmite. We'll spend it eventually. And in turn. Don't I get like +5 for controlling this? Oh, it's only +2. That seems rather low. Not gonna lie. Secto wants to give me tons of Cosmite. Oof. Oh man. I think I'm gonna decline because we're about to get all the Cosmite in the world. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. So, I think we just go in. Alright, it's time to hopefully not have the same outcome as last episode. But we have some resurrections. This could be dangerous though. So, they have a bunch of resupply. Oh man, I think we're getting ahead of ourselves. Welcome to Battle Cam! Where we look at all the enemies that might horribly destroy our very soul as we try to gain more Cosmite in a futile struggle. I don't know. Basically just to watch numbers go up. So, we're up against Amazon plus the Kirko, the worst of the possible combinations. And they've got an Elite Harbinger. It's got some massive AoE buffs. This is absolutely annoying. So, it's got these 2 AoE buffs that are map-wide, and it's got the Mantra of Life, so it literally can just heal everybody on the map for 15 HP and give them 2 shields. That's just going to happen all the time. Also, they have this supply drop, so they get a stacking armor, healing, and resetting their cooldowns. It's absolutely terrifying, actually. Then they've got the Lancers. The Lancers are pretty garbage, I'm not going to lie. We should be able to wreck those. The Tormented's pretty garbage. Got an Arborian Queen. She's got the Crushing Roots, which is going to turn this into an absolute nightmare. So, we need to focus down the tier 4 stuff quickly. What's the best way we can do that? Well, we've got a Malictor. This thing probably has 5 billion psychic resistance. It actually surprisingly doesn't, though it does have shields. So that means I think I want our shield breaker to run forward and get in range to do something cool next turn. We've got flower power. I could shoot this. Chance of catatonic. I can't hit any of their other stuff. Let's just, oh, we crit. His blight infection. He's got broken mine. That's cool. That's pretty cool. And then we've got our Arborean Queen. So let's see. Oh, this doesn't affect friendlies? Oh my god. And why is it? I'm confused. So this is a 3 hex area. Is it just a description? Okay. Oh, it's a 19. Wait, it says 19 hex wide. Is it just 19 hexes total? Let's see. So that's 4, 8, 14. It's okay. That's a really misleading. I thought that was like 19 hex radius or diameter. That's okay. Okay, ability description, you're technically correct, but you're a pain in the ass to deal with. Thank you very much. So actually, I think that'd be a really cool mod to throw on the Crushing Roots mod on this unit, because that's a big deal. Let's put that. We have a Malictor. Trying to spread out a little bit, maybe, possibly. It's not really going to happen, is it? And yeah, and then we've got this guy who can buff people up. Are you ready to rumble? Oh, that's terrifying. Oh, that's yeah, look at all that. You know what? That wasn't that bad. So now we have our Malictor. He can do lots of chaining fun shots. It's time to enter the fun zone. Also, we can do an AoE shot here, or we could just focus. If I move here, I can cover this. So let's do this. So is this really 12 damage a turn? Oh, it's 8. Okay, it's fine. It's catatonic, but I don't want them to heal. If I kill him, he's probably going to be revived. I really need to focus the Arborean Queen. This is going to be a little terrifying. So, I don't believe they can cleanse that. 38% hit chance. That's pretty garbage. Let's run over here and give this guy a 20% damage buff. And maybe we can... Oh, I just gave up our line of sight for no reason. Alright, well, we crit, so it's fine. Then we got Blood Fury, so this is going pretty well. I think we're... there's lots of stuff is happening. I can confirm that stuff has indeed happened. Okay, so this guy's about to explode in a big amount of fiery nonsense. But I can come back here and hide and heal for 20 HP and then take the damage. So we'll be fine. We've got some more units that we can just, you know, kill, basically. I can shred this guy's shields. I could get into like bunker mode. Let's go for the shield shred. And we're getting all the crit chances. Basically just being super lucky. So this guy looks like he's about to die. I believe this has an AoE heal. If I move over here, can I mind control this? Okay, we got the mind control, we got the heal. This guy is stuck and in a bad spot. I could come over here and try to entangle all these units. And I can also drop a big heal. Do they have any sort of crazy AoE left? They still have this guy, which is a little terrifying. I also want to basically... I don't want this guy to be able to run in. Can I get... Okay, so I can entangle this person, most likely. He successfully resisted it. That guy's stuck. I could clear the... Actually, no, he's not integrated. I can't clear anything. I could stagger. Which keeps them from... Oh, they can still get some shots in. But we should be okay. And... maybe I could come in for some extra hits. Okay, so this guy took a boatload of damage. He's not having a great time. So this guy, but we got a new unit. I want my shield shred on this guy, but I'm entangled. The other thing we could do is we could shield shred the Arborean Queen and kill her. I also have to deal with this. Oh, it's hard to hit him because of the LOS and all that jazz. This has a range of 5, right? Let's run over here. Looks like I don't have LOS. If I hit, I get the crushing entangle. I could back off. Let's see. What other options do I really have? If this guy dies, I can resurrect them. I think we just want to kill the Arborean Queen. This thing has a bit of a heal. I can heal for 16. Kind of focus that down. This guy, their own unit can run in and get the kill. Oh, that's so close. I could take the shot here. Oh, it's actually not going to do it. I thought it would. Alright, well this guy should just heal up. This gal's dead. Let's do a laser strike to get rid of this. Oh my god, it killed that too. I was not expecting that. That sucked. I have to focus this guy down and resurrect the plant. So let's try to do that first. That really sucks. I can take 2 hits here. And then... Oh my gosh, I'm catatonic. Oh, that really sucks. Let's focus this thing down. Oh my god, don't do this to me, game. Don't you dare. It's doing the thing. Man. So, this guy has to run, because he's catatonic, because we lost on a resistance check. How this guy can just rip into our unit. Ah! Alright, well at least this guy is entangled. Oh. And this thing can do... Alright, so mainly this is the threat. Man, we were doing so well, and then I totally messed it up. If I do this, I can stagger. Okay, we're doing fine. So here, we should get the kills. I should be able to get a resurrect. Let's get the flower, which can heal. I'm not in danger of dying with that guy. And over here, we can move up, put on our shields, and heal for 20 HP. Okay, we're making it. Oh man, hubris almost happened. So now this guy has like 0 shielding. I still have to worry about this guy's HP. Now I don't. There goes the catatonic, and this guy can run forward and heal. Okay, well, that was almost a terrible situation. We lost some units, but honestly not expensive units. That's a lot of Cosmite. I think what's going on here is I have the pickup bonus, because this should be like 240 Cosmite, not 390. So that's a lot of Cosmite. So that might have to be looked at. I might have to bring those down a bit. It feels great when you get one, but it's... I thought I fixed that. And apparently not. But I'm not complaining for this playthrough. So these guys need... I need a new Spacer Chief. It cost me 300 if I want it now. I can just build a backliner. Let's see, let's grab a Huntress. Yeah, so we can do these two guys, and voila! They are all back to normal, and we can go over and clear out this one. I think I was coming here to kind of rebuild up some armies, get some better armies. We have a giant dinosaur. So, clearly, our fearless leader needs a giant dinosaur. And I think the stack is pretty good as is. We've got a Biomancer, we've got a Hacker, we've got a giant dinosaur. We've got a good melee assortment, and our hero, who's pretty much an absolute beast at range. I don't know if I need this. Do I need this? I think we'll keep the heal because we don't have a unit. We don't have one of the network links. Over here, we probably want a network link, which we're building one of them. I guess we can do sort of another main anti-shield, and yeah, we just have all the stuff now. So let's try to turn it into lots of cool mods. So I learned today that this root quake is actually really cool. If I were to replace one of the abilities with the root quake, I think I would get rid of the Blood Fury Inducers and replace it with Crushing Roots instead. So this gives our unit more damage, makes the DOT from the Entangle even better, And if we go into defense mode, we get 4 armor and heal for 12 HP instead of 8. I think that's pretty good. So we'll keep that. The Malactor is phenomenal. Don't know if I need it to be integrated, but I just don't think there was a better option, to be honest. And I'm loving our Borean Queens. So speaking of which, let's get out another one. Got making of another stack. We can produce more of these, more huntresses. I don't really need Cosmite. You know, it's hard to say, it's hard to believe it, but we actually don't need a whole lot of Cosmite, especially when I'm be taking all of her Cosmite anyway. Let's take their Cosmite. And let's go for Energy Siphon. So we horribly slaughtered everything here. We can annex this. I actually should build a forest sector here, so that way we can get a little bit of a food sector going. Yeah, we're just gonna regen a couple. These guys need to kind of come back, and we can get another army going. Where is this lady going? I think I've forgotten her purpose. Oh, maybe she was coming back here. Building an army. We're building more stuff over here. I can just pump out units at this point. Oh man, we really need to declare war. But first, I guess we'll keep grinding out some more of these units. I want to spend like some of this Cosmite. Over here, these guys are waiting. We've got another triple stack pretty much going. And I'm trying to get another Cosmite center going up here. It's so important. It, like, almost absolutely outclasses every other part of the... They're all internal purging. So, we're running out of energy. We need to probably start converting most of our energy, most of our influence into energy siphons. Because we have, you know, we have so much Cosmite now. Like, you know, we can just build more and more of these units. So much so, this guy should probably become a tier 3 production site. Make this like an elite center, because to spend all this, we're going to have to invest heavily. We'll be able to get our units over here to grab, what is it? It's here somewhere. Oh, the House of Honors, right. Maybe that's not the play. I think we have enough Cosmite. I think the play is just declare war. These guys are already going against each other. Man, there's so much going on. So it looks like Secto's army's got defeat on this front. I should probably spy on Sappho, but essentially it looks like this front's going to be the one. Okay. Looks like this is going to be the contentious front. So I need all my stuff over here. Has an unexploited sector. I want that to be a food sector. I want to siphon someone's energy. Let's go for Cleope. Oh, Nicole. I can just boom, take your energy and run. Let's grab a rapid reforestation and drop that over here for the food sector. Apparently it's going to take 3 turns to build. Let's do this. Okay, so I don't want to teleport this guy away. Let's get ready to go kick some butt. I want another army down here. And we've almost got another stack. Could rush this for 150 energy. I think I just want all my energy. So I'm going to bring this guy over here and start on another stack. Let's continue with these barrier breakers. They are quite amazing. We've got 2 stacks here. We've got an incoming Aborian Queen. This stack, actually that's their capital over here. Let's bring our Aborian Queen back up here, and we can have these 2 stacks join it. So that'll be a pretty cool triple stack. We've got a Biomancer who's joining up top here, and she needs to be integrated. We could like super upgrade our Huntresses to use this Cosmite. What would it look like if we gave these guys Earthlink Mass? 300 Cosmite, 200 energy for 15 extra HP and the ability to just shut people down. It almost seems useful. Could also give them Blight Infection. So I don't think there's any way I spend that Cosmite unless I do something crazy like this. So let's do something crazy. There goes all of our Cosmite. And we have a couple just Ionic characters. Let's upgrade them fully. This doesn't have Cosmite cost reduction, but that's actually not a big deal right now. Oh, but it's just for, yeah, I wouldn't get any like armor buffs. So let's get another Biomancer here. We've got another Dino. And we're out of energy. I think we should look at our energy sectors and kind of push them towards producing energy. So we've got one double energy sector here. There's some birds flapping by my face. Can probably port the Biomancer here, bring these guys over. This is our double energy sector. Let's set that guy to generate energy. This is also a double energy sector. We can probably nuke this. How did we end up building this here? Alright, well, we'll switch that thing over. Oh, and I think I was building a... yeah, we might as well get rid of this here. I was building a spacer chief over here, I guess, to come back. This is more well-rounded site, but we just don't have the money. Yeah, I'm just gonna spam like siphon energy all day. But yeah, we'll be gearing up for war. We've got our fronts set up. Pretty much we'll have enough to like push out in this big bold direction. Probably just taking on Secto and Sappho and hoping that we don't get embroiled in a war behind us. And it looks like our economy is in a really dire strait, but once we go to war, we'll have casus belli, we'll have a huge reduction in our unit upkeep. So basically we'll go into like production overdrive. Oh, there's another attacking army. Well, we do have a pretty big army up here. We'll be fine. Anyway, so the front has expanded. We're getting ready to go to war and get going next time. Catch you then.